I'm My Team investigator Adam Walser. A widow was suing the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office over a crash involving a sheriff's deputy who was responding to a call. The deputy was traveling 97 miles an hour just seconds before the crash, and the lawsuit alleges he wasn't operating his lights and siren.
He was a patriot, loving husband, brother, grandfather.
Pamela Martin describes her late husband, Michael Keene, who died at age 74. Michael was a Vietnam veteran who worked 40 years as a commercial truck driver. Did he ever have wrecks as a commercial truck driver?
No.
Never had one?
Never had one.
But a crash took his life on the morning of February 26, 2001. As he was driving to the part-time job he took after his retirement.
That morning I got my last kiss and my last I love you from him.
Deputy Devin Wooden crashed into Michael's truck, which resulted in a lawsuit. The lawsuit alleges that Keene was making a left turn at that intersection coming to work at the GMC dealership where he was a courtesy driver. The deputy was coming from that direction, heading to a call involving a fight on a school bus.
This was not a life-threatening situation.
Attorney John Castro, who represents Pamela, says the fight involved elementary school children. Presumably, whoever's driving the bus could have more or less kept things under control for a few minutes until he arrived.
Well, that, and I know that in fact, because the records show it, there were other deputies en route. So it wasn't like the deputy that was responding to this call was the sole person in response.
This is surveillance video from the time of the crash from a car dealership across the street. At 7:24, morning traffic is picking up along the highway. You can see Michael pull his pickup truck into the left turn lane and wait for a break in traffic. As he makes his turn, Deputy Devin Wooden comes from the other direction in a Dodge Charger patrol car. As Michael turns, the deputy's car was traveling an estimated 142 feet per second, 2 football fields in just 3 seconds. The lawsuit alleges Wooden wasn't operating lights or siren at the time.
Based on the FHP investigation, the electronic data recorder, or the black box data, that Deputy Wooden was traveling 97 miles an hour on Adamo leading up to this crash. That's a 50-mile-an-hour zone.
Why in the world would they allow their deputies to go almost double the speed limit on a surface road where, you know, at that hour in the morning when there's other people on the road too?
The video shows Deputy Wooden turn to the right, directly into the truck's path.
The deputy's coming this way, and instead of going straight, he followed the trajectory of Michael's truck.
The patrol car struck the truck, pinning it against a utility pole. The initial crash report indicated Michael was wearing a seatbelt, but Deputy Wooden was not.
Bro, I can't stand on the radar to save my life. You can't what? Bro, accidents happen, man. It's okay.
That was from Deputy Wooden's body camera. Pamela was called by Michael's co-workers and rushed to Tampa General. Michael never regained consciousness. Pamela had to make the heartbreaking decision to let him go a week later.
They removed his life support, and within an hour he was gone.
Tough times.
It was very tough, and it still is. Not a day goes by that I don't think about him.
Pamela hopes something positive will come from her loss, including changes in the HCSO policy involving speeding. If he'd have only been going 70 miles an hour,
we wouldn't be sitting here today.
Currently, HCO deputies have wide discretion. Castro says Deputy Wooden didn't face any charges or disciplinary action in connection with the crash. Not a seatbelt violation?
Nope.
Not a speeding violation?
No.
Not a careless or reckless driving violation?
That's correct.
Do you think most people would have gotten away with that had they hit somebody at 97 miles an hour not wearing a seatbelt?
No, I don't think so.
Tampa Bay 28 reached out to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and did not hear back from them, as HCSO doesn't comment on ongoing litigation. In court documents, attorneys for the agency blame Michael for the crash, saying he made an illegal left turn, writing in this court document, quote, Michael A. King conducted himself in a careless or negligent manner, and said carelessness or negligence was a contributing or was the sole proximate cause of the injuries. Multiple attempts to resolve the case have failed.
They always say to serve and protect. They didn't serve Michael, and they didn't protect him. And they didn't serve me because they didn't protect him.
I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser with photojournalist Matt Apthorpe, Tampa Bay 28.